So whenever I play this game, I usually try to create a team that's very, very balanced, right? Kind of half offense, half defense. This time around, we're going to go all the way towards the defensive side of the ball. Then we can go all the way to the offensive side of the ball. We're going to see how we fare versus the Legends, which is the best team in all Pro Football 2K8. So the only offensive player that we took this time is Jim Harbaugh. Everything else is defense, outside linebacker. We got Derek Thomas. We also paired him with Carl Banks. Inside linebackers, Ken Norton Jr. We got Rod Woodson. We got a bunch of guys that hopefully can do their thuggish of thizzles. And obviously, it's on Legend difficulty. So the Legend squad looks like this. John Elway, Jay Rice, Mike Singletary, Rod Woodson, Barry Sanders, Ronnie Lott, L.C. Greenwood. All right, and then they got 3 bronze players, one of them being Dwight Clark. So they're going to get the football first. They're going to kick off things from the 29-yard line. And then Mr. Elway is going to try to get busy, and get busy he does. And I'm like, I thought my defense was supposed to be like dominating. And so far, that's not the case. They convert right there on 3rd down. So there's 3rd down and 6. Can we force a field goal? Maybe even force a turnover. Looking for J.R. And it's going to be off of Jerry Rice's hands. And they're going to have to sit up for a field goal. So 3-0 is going to be the score as the kick is up. And the kick is good. So LA is on top of the Ohio Red Dogs. Going to run the ball, and I'm like, look at this. Only 1 star on our squad. It's a bronze quarterback by the name of Jim Harbaugh. And our running game might be the catalyst. No, our passing game might be the catalyst. So definitely surprised that we're able to move the ball, but of course it's the first drive. You know what I'm saying? But now we have a lane to run through. 40, 35, diving down. We do not want to get killed. We lose Jim Harbaugh. This game is going to be over. One of Jim Harbaugh's attributes is laser accuracy, and you can see it right there. And, of course, when he was playing in the NFL, he had the nickname of Captain Comeback. So hopefully we don't need that. But he does have the attribute of 4th quarter comeback heroics. All right, 3rd down and goal. Can we get this one in the end zone? Dropping back. Now rolling right is Jim Harbaugh. And that pass will fall incomplete. And now we have to settle for a field goal. The kick is lined up perfectly. And we knock that bad boy home. So 3-3 is the score. A defensive struggle so far today. They're going to run the ball. And look at the defense swarm. And Barry Sanders is not easy to bring down. Pump faking is John Elway. You ain't got time to pump fake because Derek Thomas is all over you. Like when the Chiefs played the Broncos back in the day. That pass was ugly. Absolutely ugly pass. The pressure got to us. 3rd down, 10 yards ago. Throwing it right here. And that's the one thing you worry about with generic players is the fact that their hands are less than desirable. They drop a whole host of passes. That pass going to be caught by Clark. Not caught, but caught by Clark for a 1st down. Now they get the ball to Barry Sanders. And again, everybody is putting a hand on him, putting a hat on him, and it's just phenomenal to watch this defense fly around and make plays. So we stop him just shy of the 1st down. 4th and 1, John Elway dropping back, throws it over the middle, and that pass will be caught. So the drive shall continue as they pick up that 4th down conversion. And this right here is one of the best runs by Barry Sanders, but he gets smacked by Tatum, the Los Angeles also the Oakland Raider strong safety, free safety in this. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 10 for the LA Legends. And John Elway fires it, and it's going to be caught. I can't be too mad at him because he's family right there. That is Michael Dawkins. What up, family? He's in the game making all kinds of plays. So we do give up a touchdown, but so far I'm happy with what our defense is able to do. Stepping up in the pocket is our man Harbaugh. And if we catch that pass, we might be able to find our way in field goal range, but instead we get the ball right back to the Legends. They would milk the clock to send us to the halftime period. So here we go. 3rd down and 8. We take back over to start the second half. Going to find our big tight end. He dropped it to lose or to end the 2nd quarter. He's going to catch it to start the 3rd quarter. That's a good look. That pass caught, and it's a 1st down by Doris. He's coming through when I need him to. 3rd down and 5, going deep downfield, caught by Williamson. And this generic squad on offense is looking pretty darn good as we go up the gut. So the Legend squad, man, predicated on their defense just a little bit, but there are some holes on that D-line and in that linebacking core. Their mainstays are Rod Woodson and Ronnie Lott, and we are trying to do our very best at staying away from them. And even when Barry Sanders breaks a host of tackles, he can't get away from everybody. Look at the cornerbacks coming up to support. Everybody is putting a hat on Barry Sanders. Jay Rice can't bring that one in. Great coverage downfield by Tatum and Rod Woodson. So 10-10, 22 seconds ago here in the third quarter. And that pass was a little bit dangerous to say the least, but Ronnie Lott forgot his hands on the sideline and half of a pinky during the Detroit Lions game. Second down and 13. And look at John Elway being the athlete that he is and running that ball well. And then look at Barry dropping the shoulder and laying the lumber to Mr. Tatum. Now John throws it. That pass caught by Jay Rice in double coverage. Does not matter. It's a first down nonetheless. Third down and 6. Pump faking his way. Throwing it to the end zone. And Dwight Clark, no catch in the back of the end zone today. He needs John Elway to be Joe Montana. So Jim Harbaugh takes over. We're down by 3 as they were in field goal range and they knocked it home, obviously. And the pressure forces an ugly pass that's right into the lap of Ronnie Lott. Now, I've done a good job of staying away from Rod Woodson. Rod Woodson goes to the left side. I'm not throwing it to the left side. He goes to the right side. Same thing there. But my defense gives up a huge play to Barry Sanders. We were containing him, and then the monster got loose, and we're down by 10. We got 2 minutes on the clock. Doris comes through with another beautiful catch right there. First down in LA territory. Harbaugh looking downfield, going to roll right, still rolling. Now he's going to throw it, and that pass is caught by Doris. He's going to smartly get out of bounds to stop the clock. Minute 33 on the clock now. Second down and 1. Harbaugh could tuck it and run it if he wants to, and he does. And that's going to result in a touchdown. The PAT is blocked. So now we need to get the ball back and score a touchdown, not a field goal. They recovered onside kick. It's Michael Dawkins. He's everywhere that his squad needs him to be. He's the real legend of the legend squad. So we get in there with Derek Thomas. He brings him down, and we got the football back. 30 seconds on the clock. We got to get a touchdown. We throw it to Doris. He can't get out of bounds, but he does have a first down. 13 seconds to work with. We avoid the initial rush, but then we get smacked, and we're going to run out of time, and that is that. So a closer game than I thought it was going to be, but at the end of the day, we did end up losing. But I did think that we held our own fairly well. Passing yards were in our favor, but rushing was totally in their favor. Total yards was in our favor, but again, that one turnover kind of switched things up. So anyways, let's switch things up. Dan Marino now, Walter Payton, Brent Jones, Andre Reed, Don Maynard, John Taylor, Joe Jacoby, we got Stringer, we got Tom Rathman, Randy Cross, and Steve Wisniewski. So a total offensive squad, all generics on a defensive squad, and we're going to bring it back with the legends, John Elway, Jay Rice, and that squad up over there. So definitely thinking that this is going to be a high-scoring game, and every time we left the huddle as we find Andre Reed, I was looking for Rod Woodson. All right, Rod Woodson's on the left side. I'm throwing it to the right side. Right here, I do test him, and he hits the ball out of Maynard's hands into the hands of Ronnie Lott, and that's what I was trying to avoid. And just like in the first game, we have a turnover via Ronnie Lott's hands. And yes, that pass is going to be caught by Jay Rice. There might be little to no resistance on this defensive squad, but I just want to see if you go heavy on one side, can you beat this squad that's absolutely overpowered? The Americans in this game, led by Warren Moon, is also a team that's freaking juggernaut-ish. That pass going to be caught by Clark, and Clark's going to work his way inside the 10-yard line. Second down and goal. Up the gut goes Barry. Barry's going to muscle his way through traffic and get into the end zone. Definitely a lack of tackling in this squad. Like this squad right here can't tackle, but they can't catch. Andre Reed with another catch right there. Second down, 11. Can we run? We can. Look at the pulling guard. Follow Tom Rathman to glory. 40, 35, 30, and that's going to result in a first down. Move those chains. You feel me? Third down and 8. Dan Marino dropping way back. That pass broken up by Rod Woodson. We got to set up for a field goal. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So far, their defense has stopped us twice. And we have 3 points to show for it. No touchdowns just yet. But then look at my defense on 3rd and inches. They give it to the great Barry Sanders, and he can't do not a thing with it. So we take back over. Minute 20 on the clock. Drop it off to John Taylor, one of the best bronze receivers of all time. 3rd down and 1. Looking downfield for one of the best silver tight ends of all time. And Brent Jones got to get some 49ers on this squad. You feel me? Looking downfield, throwing that thing. That pass caught Roman is loose. Get everybody involved, Big Dan. Second down and 10. You got the pulling guard. I believe that's Joe Jacoby. We don't even need him. He didn't block anybody. Why? Tom Rathman absolutely brought the lumber. Gave that man the business, and that man was Ronnie Lott. Check out the replay number 44 on your program, number 1 in your heart. Giving it to Ronnie Lott. Let's take another look at that one. The big fullback. Bow. Right to your chops. And we are now up by 3. But then Rod Woodson was like, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Just breaks the tackle. It was like that man didn't even touch him. Fell off of him like a blanket when you yawn in the morning. You feel me? That's going to result in a touchdown. And now we got 26 seconds to maybe score. Maybe get in field goal range as we're down by 4. So, 15 seconds. Second down and 10. Quick pass caught by Maynard. His route running, absolutely filthy. He can even get away from Rod Woodson more times than not, but I'm just not willing to take that chance too often. Now we can go to Reed. Reed makes the catch right there. We got 2 seconds on the clock. Is my field goal kicking improved? In this game, it's top notch. All right, it's beautiful in this game. So that's going to do it for the first half of play. So here comes Barry Sanders. Can we tackle him? Obviously, we're having a hard time doing so. Third down and 5, they're going to run the ball again. You know you good when you can run the ball on third down and 5 and pick up like 10 yards. And on third and 5 with a team that got John Elway and Jay Rice, they still decide to give you the football. They're going to throw this one to who? Big Dawkins. And Dawkins making a big-time play as they get inside the 15. Now down to the 9-yard line. John Elway fires it. That pass caught. And then down to the 1-yard line. Last play of the third quarter, basically. And Barry Sanders gets into the end zone. And now we're down by 8. So third down and 5 for Dan Marino. Throws it over the middle. Caught by Brent Jones. And that's going to result in a Detroit first down. The Firebirds are coming to play. Give it to Walter. Walter getting busy. There goes Big Cross leading the way with a huge block. And we are to the hizzy. You feel me? Take a nap, Walter. You have earned it. We're going to go for it here. And we get tackled by Mike Singletary, bringing down his Chicago Bears teammate. So we're down by 2. There goes Barry, breaking all kinds of tackles. Can we catch him? I want to hold your breath, and I'm not holding my breath. That's a touchdown right there, and now we're down 28-19. So being down by 9 is not ideal, but we got Walter, and we got people that like to block for Walter. Couldn't get out that last tackle, which absolutely sucks, but we have a first down nonetheless. Run it again. Follow Joe Jacoby. Big time block to the 30. Big time block by Tom Rathman, and we are gone. Anything you can do, Barry, we can do better. You feel me? So the game has turned into a shutout. The fourth quarter has definitely opened up the scoring. We go for 2, not going to get it. I figure being down by 1 was a better look because I don't know if this defense can stop them. So if we're down 1, they score a touchdown, we'll be down by 8. Touchdown, 2-point conversion. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all know football better than me. Barry Sanders, he's going to take that one up the field for a first down. Third down and 5. Can we get off the field? We can. It was nerve-wracking, but we can. And then they come out and scared the crap out of me. I'm like, y'all really gonna go for it? And no, they just try to draw us off sides. Now there was no like real hard snap or hard count by John Elway, but the principle here is that they try to draw us off sides. If we do jump off sides, game is over. That's just freaking realistic football right there in a video game that's about 15 years old. Anyways, man, let's move on. Play fake. Looking downfield is Dan. Throwing it right down the pipe to Roman, the best receiver on the squad, obviously. Looking downfield. That's caught by John Taylor. Don't want to score too quickly, but we have 0 timeouts, so we don't want to waste too much time. Don't want to procrastinate too much. Going downfield is Dan Marino. That's going to be caught. Touchdown Andre Reed. But do we leave this squad too much time? We're up by just 1, 32-31, and we had a chance to end the game. If we had a real safety back then, not a generic, possibly that's picked. But now it's just pickings by John Elway. He's picking who he wants to go to, and he's picking us apart. Okay, 42-yard line, inside Detroit territory. First down at 10. Dropping back is Elway. Throws it deep, and another perfect pass. The safety couldn't get there in time. It was man coverage, 2 safeties deep, and we still couldn't get the job done. They're going to knock home the field goal. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So I do think I'd have a balanced squad. But this was fun, man. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope that the rest of your day is the best of your day. And until we meet again, my friends, peace, love. Hot sauce.